Guys, welcome back to a very special edition of Tetanus Shop where we got the whole crew with us. The one that started the whole interest in cars right here, my Uncle Gene. This is his son, my cousin Cole. Of course, you all know Jake. Right there's the main man. That's Mr. Harvey. And Cole, are we doing this truck for you or Harvey?
Both of us.
Oh, both of you are. This was Cole's grandpa's truck. And well, I mean, you've seen the videos last year. You know, we got to start on this stuff when there's no time left. And we're trying to get it ready for Saturday, and it's 6:45 on a Tuesday. I don't see the problem with this. Cole, tell us about this truck. What is it?
It's a 79 Ford Highboy. It was my grandpa's truck. Drove it back and forth to work at Stone Quarry for 16 years till he retired. And he said, "Hey, you want that truck?" I said, "Shoot, yeah." So, drove all the way to Grayson, Kentucky and got it. Brought it home.
306 cylinder, right?
Yep.
4-wheel drive. It'll climb a mountainside, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to see if we can't get this rig fired up and loaded up and see if we can't make something happen. Can we scooch it to the car show on Saturday? We're sure going to try. So stay tuned and let's find out. Yes, there's that 306 cylinder, in my opinion, best motor Ford ever built. And Gene, Pap had one for a lot of years, didn't he?
A lot of years.
68 Ford?
67.
67?
Yeah, 67 Ford. Bought it for $100.
I'd like to buy one for $100 now. Harvey, what do you think of the truck? You excited? You
He's
excited
about
he
that
said,
ball.
"Whoa, look at that." Harvey, you
He said, "I'm having too much fun."
do it again. Oh, he liked that, Jake. You better do it again.
Can't clap his hands. Oh, that's too funny. That's the future of the car.
Yeah, he's the one to take
car
these
builders
things
right
over
there.
after we're done.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We got a boatload of them.
I think everything's.
You like the antenna?
This truck is completely complete, isn't it?
I think everything's intact except for this.
What? That'll definitely make it.
That tire there, you think it'll?
And
hold
it's completely up.
yeah, it's a.
It's not even sagging.
There's no tires down on this.
Wow.
It just come apart.
That's fine. Get
In
your
the
pocket
field,
knife out. We'll trim that and it'll be all right. It'll be fine. That looks fine.
It'll work. What do we need to pump that? I think
Breather
the
loose?
spray's right in here.
The breather's laying off. It's right on top of the carburetor.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was the choke is what the choke cable. The big new choke cable.
A new choke cable?
New choke cable. No. Yeah, if you see where it's at,
You want to get in there with that?
it won't pull it. You got
That's on.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was hard.
well, push the choke. So. There you go. It almost takes off, don't
Yeah.
it? That's what it does. That's what we were.
Oh, it's leaking gas out of the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a
Gas
second,
out of the
Cole.
filter.
So it's getting gas up to it.
The float stuck?
I'm thinking.
That's what my Jeep does all the time.
Yeah.
Thing's a pain in the butt.
Is that what your Jeep does all
Every time it's been sitting for a day, I have to hit
All
my
right, Cole,
thing.
go ahead.
That thing will start puking gas
the
everywhere.
time? We want to see this sucker pull up on the trailer. That's about the sound.
Uh-huh.
Here, I got the throttle. Oh, that's the fuel pump. I mean, the throttle. Thanks to the wrench. No!
It was gone.
It was trying. Try it again. Try it again.
We'll start out slow.
Keep it running right there. Well, thank friends and neighbors.
It ain't been started in a couple days, maybe a couple years.
Well, since you drove it up here last year.
Oh,
January.
yeah, that was January. Yeah.
But now I drove it up.
Did you run it around?
Yeah, hauled wood with it and stuff.
Sounds like that cam you put in. It's really doing good.
Maybe that's Cam
Great.
too.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Oh.
Oh, now you did it.
It'll start.
Hey, out of gear.
That ain't gonna take nothing.
We do that carburetor, fix that float issue. Well, that little filter thing where the fuel line plugs on, I think it's plugged up too. Waiting,
Probably
I
just
think
do
it's plugged
away with that. Like my train
up.
thing,
And
do
it
away
won't
with
put
the
an inline
filter.
filter.
Yep.
That tire sounds good in the fender well. Tire. Yeah.
Put it in low gear, just let it crawl.
Hey, Gene, can you put it down in low gear? Did he put it down in low?
And they pulled a 50-foot house trailer with this thing.
50-foot house trailer.
Just keep it straight.
Yeah, you're good, ain't you, Harvey? Straight on. Bring it this way if you can.
Well, this ought to be fun. Well, it's almost there.
Getting better every time.
There you go. Just a little bit more. Onward just a little bit. A little bit more. That's good.
On its own
What do you think,
power.
Harv? Well, I think. What do you think, Cole? I mean, honestly.
They got it up on its own power.
Yeah. The float was definitely stuck.
Must have been the float.
Harvey, do you think we can get it ready for Saturday?
Harvey, are we gonna drive it Saturday?
Say yeah. Yeah, he just consult. Well, we're gonna get this Jewel strapped down. We're gonna get it off the hill, and we're gonna see if we can't get this thing tuned up. Well, good evening, everybody. It's about 6 o'clock, the second night. Let's unload the truck. Too dark last night to do it, so we're gonna get it unloaded tonight. I'm gonna take you a walk around the old girl real quick and let you know we're gonna call this truck Charlie. Cole's grandpa's name was Charlie, so we're gonna call this truck Charlie. So let's take you a walk around the truck and introduce you real good to Charlie. Charlie, again, is a 1979 Ford F-250 Custom. It is the 300 inline 6, 4-wheel drive. Now you're gonna, the body's just, it's had a life. The door, the main thing though is the bed. Cab's not too bad. Door I think could be fixed. But the bed is seen better days. 16.5 wheels on Charlie, missing the tailgate. We do have another set of wheels and tires, and those are going to come into play here in just a little bit. Oh, finger in the camera again. Bed's got the lean to it. If you squint real hard, it's mint. If you squint, it's mint. The frame, suspension, drivetrain's all real nice. Truck has been redone at one point or another. You can see the frame, it's got a lot of that concrete dust on it. Charlie drove the truck back and forth in the rock quarry for 16 years until he retired. Of course, I don't know, this part of the cab may not be as good. That's gotta be, oh my, ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch thick. Anybody else would be like, yep, that's never going to a car show. That's not what we do. Here's where those tires in the back's gonna come to play. I think we showed you there last night, but it's holding air. I don't know why tires do that. I seem to have a lot of tires do that. But there is Charlie. So once we get it down off the trailer, we'll show you the inside of the cab and under the hood a little better. Big surprise, but as you can tell, it's... What was that song at Halloween time? Oh, it was Thriller. Michael Jackson. Darkness falls across the land. It's fell. So we are... It didn't run across the road at all. It was running real good. Got it pulled out into the lane and it died. We had to shove it off the road and we worked, tried to get it fired back up. It ain't firing back up. So we got it sitting over here. We pulled it across the road. And we, yeah, like I say, it's dark. So we got light out. We got tools out. We're going to get this carburetor popped off here tonight. I think what we're going to do is once we get the carburetor off, we're going to head up to Jake's and work on it in his garage where he's got plenty of good lighting and do it on the bench. So we're gonna put you on the old fast forward now and see if we can get a carburetor off. Bad of a job. Unhook the choke cable, unhook the throttle cable, 2 bolts, 2 vacuum lines, carburetor's off. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm gonna have to try to hold the flashlight with my mouth maybe. Let me try my phone flashlight first. That's what we record on here. Yeah, that might work. When I open up this butterfly, are you ready for this? I wasn't. I think that's corn and a mud dauber nest. Down in there, why won't you focus? More mud dauber nest. Okay, I don't know how it ran like it did for the short time it did. Yeah, flipped it over. Hey guys, it's packed, clear, full. I'm going to guess it's where the air cleaner wasn't on it. Come on, focus now. Why ain't you? There you go. We're going to have to look down in that intake. In case you were wondering, yep, tire held there and stayed together for the most part over here. We got the air cleaner. I'm sorry about the flashlight, guys. Let me crank her down on a lower setting maybe. It's a little better. We're going to pull that air cleaner apart, as I do believe there's varmint nests inside of that too, even though it wasn't on the air cleaner or hooked. Even though it wasn't hooked to the carburetor, I think the air cleaner's full too. So let's pull it apart and see what we got inside of it. Let's see what this tells us. Cap looks good. Yeah, a little bit, not too bad. That's a brand new air filter. You see right through that. Yeah, dirt daubers. We'll have to take an air cleaner and air compressor and blow that out. More dirt daubers, more. But if the air filter would have been hooked up, would have saved the carburetor. So if you've got an old vehicle sitting around and you know it's going to be sitting for a little bit, make sure this is hooked up to the carburetor. Keep stuff from getting down in, because they might get in the tube, but they're not going to get past that element. Well, as you can see, we have made it to Jake's house. We got the carburetor on the bench. We're going to see if we can't get this junk tore apart and see just actually how bad is it plugged up. From what we can tell, we're looking down in it and then the bottom, as I showed you on the other video just a second ago, it's pretty rough. See what we can do with it. moment of truce. Jake, you ready to look at this? Top plate's coming off. What the crap?
Whoa! Golly!
Okay, so the float, that assembly looks okay. Check that out.
How did it run?
I don't know.
Did you video any of it running yesterday?
Yeah, it driving
So
on the
we can at
trailer.
least prove that it ran somehow.
Luckily, it looks like it was just in the. It didn't get past and get into the float assembly. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Check that out, Gene.
Oh, I can't.
Nicole.
That's. But that'll make it not run. That's packed solid. Look at all the spiders. Yuck. Gotta get rid of that. Oh. Can we? See if we can suck up that little bit of gas that shop right here. Gosh, yeah. I'll venture to say this junker will run. Oh my. This is. Check that out.
You know, I saw the throttle moving on that today. I was wondering what that was. So evidently, I guess that's so the float don't get stuck. Or is that going well? I don't know. Cool.
Oh, there's the. Yep, that's it, what that was.
How was that little
Oh, there's even the bolt out of the top bracket stuck in there. Oh, heck. Oh. All right, well, I guess we're just going to keep cleaning on this now. As you can see, we just keep cleaning this off and all this dirt just keeps coming right back. We've got the kit open now. We're going to go ahead and see what we do have in here. Looks like that's our new float, needle, and seat. It's individually wrapped. This is a Walker brand. Picked this up at O'Reilly's. I think it was like $21 or something. Again, that's for the single barrel Ford 300 engine. But anyway, looks like we got some other gaskets, new check ball, and that little baggie. Got a new fuel pump, accelerator pump, which definitely these go bad every time. Bunch more gaskets. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, pretty much, whoops, all kinds of other little odds and ends, pieces down in here. But it looks like everything, definitely everything that we need to get this carburetor back up in shape. So I wanted to double check and make sure what all was in this kit before I finished tearing it apart. Because if it wasn't going to be in the kit, I wasn't going to take it apart unless it was a jet or something to blow through. So looks like we got just about everything we need. So we're going to keep right on to cranking on getting this old, or getting all the old parts out and getting this carburetor disassembled. fun fact. Jake's got my dad's, or our dad's. It's his dad too, being that he's my brother. Anyway, he's got the carburetor from my dad's KTM 520 off, and it's almost the same size as a Ford 300 carburetor.
Just about.
Impressive. Anyway, we got this carburetor done. I got sick and tired of just trying to figure out, make sure that I got everything back in where it goes, and I did. There's no spare parts. What is that? Oh, still no spare parts. So we got that back together. Fuel filter here was kind of plugged. We blowed through it and got it cleaned up and going. Cleaned every crevice, every orifice inside, and cleaned up the body of it on the outside a little bit. New gaskets, new seals, new needles and seats, it's new. So it is currently, what time is it? Almost midnight?
12:27.
It's 12:27. Holy mackerel, I gotta go to work in the morning. Jake, thanks for hanging out with me late tonight, and
Of course.
I can't even put words together. Let's put this thing on in the morning. Well, not in the morning. I gotta go to work.
Afternoon. Evening.
We'll do this tomorrow afternoon after I get off work. Let's see if it makes old Red run again. Made it back to the truck. Actually got a pretty early start on it today. Raindrops are already falling. We're going to try to get this carburetor thread on there, and let's see if we can't make this 300 run again today. Oh, stay with me. Here. Stepping stool. Wow. It's actually pretty clean. Alright, well, have to not do that. Set the gasket on here. Easy as that. Cable never worked anyway because the cable's bad, so we're gonna leave that be for now. And wow, cab is really not no good. I don't know about that. Wow. Okay. Fuel line. Come around. So we're just going to tighten that up. Got our return. Vacuum. I think that's pretty well it. I think now we can go ahead and try this thing out. It is officially raining. What I'm going to do to get this thing primed up, I'm going to go ahead and take and dump some weed eater gas in it that I got mixed up. Main reason for that is it's in a small can. So we're going to go ahead and fill the bowls. Fill the bowl up, have the carburetor up with gas. And that'll help get it going since everything in it's dry right now. And hopefully it'll run long enough that that new fuel pump that was already on it, can go ahead and get fuel pumped up here at the carburetor, and we'll see if it's going to run. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Literally got everywhere. Perfect. So we're running, but we got to definitely do some adjusting on that carburetor. I think I'm going to go in and get the screw and see if I can't back that in or out there a little bit and see which one it wants. See what that does. Definitely a little bit better. I think I'm going to back it out another quarter of a turn. I want a full half a turn. I went in a full turn, and it didn't want to end, so we backed it back out where it was, backed it off a half. And we'll give it a quarter and see if that helps anything. Quarter of a turn already sounds better. Let's get a rev on it a little bit. think we're going to go ahead and open it up one more turn. The only adjustment that's on it right here that you can access is the mixture screw. So all we're doing is messing with the mixture right now. We'll back that up off the other quarter, see if that helps it or if that's better or worse. Mine acts like it wanted it. We'll see. I think what I might do with it, let's go ahead and take that quarter that I just took off and put it back on. It's been set for a long time, so it's going to also need some run time to get better. It's not even up full operating temperature yet. So what do? You pick one, and I think we're going to take that quarter of a turn back to where it just was and let it be at that for now. Got your wet. Got the air cleaner all cleaned up and put back on. Had to put a new bolt in the top of that carburetor. I don't have a wing nut. A regular nut will do just fine till we get one. I'm gonna leave something for Cole to do, right? Tighten up the two mounting bolts on the side. I think the engine part is done for what we're going to do for it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and venture and say by now you've figured if you're seeing it in this form, it didn't make it to the show. You'd be right. It didn't make it to the show. Reason being it didn't make it to the show was our tires was just, even though it was a 3-mile journey, the one wouldn't hold air to get out of the driveway. So and that was the one that we changed. It wasn't even the one with the tread like the tires was just, is what I'm saying. So, oh well. But guys, Would you like to see more content on Charlie? Would you like to see more on the 79 Ford? I don't know. You let me know. Put it down in the comments if you want to see more about this truck. It's not going anywhere. It's Cole's truck, and you know, Cole's like my brother, and this is his grandpa's truck. It's not going nowhere. So you let me know if you want to see more on this truck, then get back hold of this video in the comments. What's with the traffic? Oh, it's because it's busy time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a good evening, and God bless.